Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Once I see everyone's hands in the air, I know I'll have your attention. Wonderful, wonderful. We have a short video that we'd like to play for all of you to enjoy, and I'll be back up as soon as the video's over. If everyone's ready, I'd like to welcome you all back. Welcome back, one and all. What a fabulous video showing so many of the activities during last year. Let's all thank Video Services and Gallaudet Technology Services. Well, it's the end of summer. A wonderful time. I think of walking slowly across the campus, just as the leaves begin to change their colors. I absolutely cannot wait as we anticipate the coming of fall and the magic it brings to our university. Yes, we have experienced an earthquake and a hurricane, but neither stops us from moving forward. Fall forward. I begin by welcoming a very special guest with very long beneficial ties to Gallaudet University. We have with us today Mr. Yohei Sasakawa, Chairman of the Nippon Foundation. He is known worldwide for his extraordinary accomplishments in international aid activities. In his work with Gallaudet University, the Nippon Foundation has provided significant scholarships for approximately 200 international scholars representing over 50 countries. He has worked with us for almost 20 years. Some of those scholars are with us today. Will those scholars please stand now and be recognized? Thank you, and please be seated. Mr. Sasakawa, you have made a stunning commitment to the education of deaf and hard of hearing scholars from across the world. We are honored to have you with us today. Please join me here and share some thoughts with our community. The world is one family. Let me refer to my notes. All of us are brothers and sisters.
Did you understand?
今日は私の兄弟たちにお目にかかれて大変嬉しいです。
It's my great pleasure to see my brothers and sisters today.
It is my great pleasure to see my brothers and sisters today.
私は長年にわたりましてハウイツ先生を心から尊敬している一人でござい
For
ます。
many years, I respect President Hurwitz.
For many years, I have so greatly respected President Hurwitz.
私は先生のご指導を受けまして世界中のデフの皆様方が平等に社会に参画できるように活動をいたしております。
With the help of President Hurwitz, I'm working to ensure that all deaf and hard of hearing students throughout the world will have a good life.
日本でもようやく最近法律で手話が言語と認められるようになりましたし、またベトナムにおきましてもデフの皆さんのための特別の法律を作ることに成功いたしました。
In Japan, for the first time, the sign language has become the official language under the law. And also in Vietnam, we worked hard in order to introduce a special law or legal framework for the deaf.
In Japan, for the first time, sign language has been recognized under the law as an official language. We also worked hard in Vietnam to make sure that a legal framework was set for the same kind of recognition of their sign language.
私はまだまだ東南アジアを中心にしてデフの皆様方が社会参加ができるような法律の制定あるいは学校教育の充実ということに活動を広げているところでございます。
And I continue such activities so that the development of Southeast Asian countries get legal framework.
And I am committed to continuing this kind of activity in Southeast Asia, where I will help to continue to build these kinds of legal frameworks into legislation.
様方は皆様方自身の努力と、そして若干の幸運にも恵まれて、この世界一のガラテット大学で勉強をする機会を得られたということに、心から皆様方の努力を称賛したいと思います。
All of you have worked very hard and have been given the fortunate opportunity to study at the best university in the world, and I admire your hard work.
どうぞ皆様方の夢を実現するために大いに学問に励んでいただきたいと思いますと同時に、まだまだ世界には高等教育が受けられなくて困っている方もたくさんいらっしゃいます。そういう方々を励ます意味においても、皆様方はここで学んで社会に出て夢を実現する責任があるのではないでしょうか。
I hope you will continue to work hard. I hope you will accomplish your dream. There are still many young deaf people who are not able to attend schools. I hope you will become the leaders to share your dreams with those people. I think it is your responsibility.
I hope you will continue to work hard to accomplish all you have set forward. And I would hope you to understand that there are many young deaf people who cannot attend a school such as you are. And I look to you to become the leaders to show these young deaf people what they can achieve if they have a dream.
私は皆さん方の夢が必ず実現すると心から確信していると同時に、卒業した後もこの大学を忘れずに卒業生として大学との絆をさらに深めていただきたいと思います。
I'm sure you will accomplish your dreams. And when you are graduating from this school, please do not forget about Gallaudet. Please remember what you learned and continue to become a good alumni of the university.
I am sure you will accomplish your dreams. And when you graduate from this fine school, please do not forget about Gallaudet. Remember all that you have learned here and become good alumni.
また卒業生の皆さんでそれぞれの国に帰ってデフ社会の指導者になろうとされている方もいらっしゃると思います。例えば今までに、ケニアからの留学生で卒業された方は今ケニアの 社会のリーダーになっていらっしゃいますが、私たちの財団は彼の活動を支援をしております。そういう意味で皆様方の中に国に帰られて指導者になろうという方については、私たちは支援を強力にしたいと思っております。
I think some of them become a little difficult in your country. I know one example of this. He was from Kenya. He studied
I think some of you may want to return to your home countries to become leaders in the deaf communities there. I have one example of one person from Kenya who studied here at Gallaudet University and returned to his country to become a leader there. The Nippon Foundation gave him generous support to do so. If you should have such a dream to do the same, please see the Nippon Foundation to get the same kind of support.
これからも皆さん方と共に活動ができることは、私にとりまして大変大きな誇りでございます。どうぞ卒業した後も私と共に手をつないで、より良い社会を作るために努力してまいりましょう。
It is always my good pleasure to work with you. So if you are interested in working in this capacity within your community, I would love to have the opportunity to work alongside of you to see this realized.
川口先生、素晴らしいご挨拶の機会を頂戴しましてありがとうございました。私の長い人生の中で今日は思い出に残る日でございます。ありがとうございます。
Hurwitz, thank you very much for this wonderful opportunity. Today is a very, very special day which I will remember for years to come.
President Hurwitz, I'd like to thank you very much for this opportunity. Today is a very special day that I will remember for years to come. Thank you very much. Mr. Sasakawa, we give you our thanks for those kind words of support for the Gallaudet community and for your enduring support of deaf and hard of hearing scholars at Gallaudet, and for your continuing commitment to supporting those scholars to obtain the education that Gallaudet University provides. Thank you from all of us. I continue today by recognizing and thanking all of our students at Gallaudet and at the Clare Center. We are here for you. I particularly welcome those students who are here for the first time. I know I speak for our faculty and staff, all of whom look forward to serving our students who have come to us in just these last recent few weeks. I recognize our faculty and staff at the university and the Clare Center, and I thank you all. We all still enjoy the excitement of the first day of school. And we all want that excitement to continue day by day throughout the entire year. I particularly recognize new faculty and staff who have joined us during this last year. You know, in the past, I worked in a college where all new faculty and staff had to come up on stage one by one and introduce themselves to the community. But I'm going to save you from that. I'll save you from that embarrassment. And instead, I would like all new faculty and staff who have joined the university or the Clare Center in the last year to please stand and be recognized.
Good, that's much better, yep.
Thank you, and be seated. You have an exciting time ahead of you. Our Clare Center colleagues are engaged with students and as such are not able to attend today, but we hope they feel a warm welcome when they review this talk on the web. I want to thank all new and returning faculty and staff. We welcome you to the excitement of your university. Today, and really for me every day, we talk about the future of Gallaudet. Ensuring the greatest possible future for Gallaudet is my most significant goal. I often ask, what will we accomplish? What innovations will we bring to the university? And how will we ensure the university will thrive in the future? All good questions, in fact, essential questions. So today, let us propose what we can do. Let us propose what we can create. And let us propose what our future students will find here. And with that, let us talk about how we can turn our best visions into reality. First, allow me to talk to the students and share dreams of what you can do and can be. Let me share a quotation from the late Robert F. Kennedy, a favorite of mine, who borrowed from George Bernard Shaw. And I quote, "Some men see things as they are and say, 'Why?' I dream things that never were and say, 'Why not?'" We will create an environment that looks positively at every incoming student. And let me paraphrase those words. We will not ask students why they are here, but instead we will say, "Why, of course you're here, and you are welcome here." We will tell all students, however you describe yourself, you are welcome here. We'll tell all our students, however you have been labeled by others, you are welcome here. And we will tell our students, however you envision your future, We will give flight to your dreams. For our students, we will give you a home and we will give you wings. I recently spoke with all of the new graduate students, and following that interaction, I received an email from one of them. It captures the vision of what we need for all students. And she said this: "In this place, I feel secure and cared for. And that makes me have a dream. One day, I will give back." Second, allow me to talk to faculty and share dreams of what we can become. Our liberal arts education must continue to attract the best and brightest faculty. I want us to attain research levels here that attract scholars from around the world to visit our campus and absorb our ambiance, such that when they leave, they should say to their colleagues, "Let me tell you about a conversation that I had at Gallaudet." Allow me to talk to our academic programs and share dreams of what those programs can become. We're now in the early stages of work with the DC area consortium universities to offer joint programs. Those will certainly provide career options for Gallaudet students that we currently do not provide. This is very exciting work that will continue and we will complete. And as we consider additions to our undergraduate curriculum, let me suggest another new pathway. We can build new ways on so much of what we offer in the liberal arts. We know we must attract more deaf and hard of hearing students to Gallaudet. We want them to take advantage of our liberal arts education. So how can we turn our strengths into theirs? How can we give them wings? Well, they can come to Gallaudet for the liberal arts preparation to enter medical school, the liberal arts preparation to enter law school, the liberal arts preparation to enter Masters of Business Administration, MBA programs, and the liberal arts preparation to enter architectural school. These pre-graduate programs can be developed from so many of our existing course offerings. The development of these programs and their proper communication to possible students has the potential of transforming this university. In addition, these programs can transform the lives of students who pursue them. We can offer a significant service to students who come to us for their undergraduate work in liberal arts, sciences, and technologies. When they graduate, they can apply to graduate schools to enter these rewarding professions. Now, of course, they can apply to our graduate school or to a consortium university. But not only that, in addition, we have provided programs intended to guide graduates into professional graduate schools at other universities. Just imagine the service we can provide to future generations of deaf and hard of hearing students. These offerings will raise the educational aspirations of young deaf and hard of hearing students throughout the country. So how will this be done? By instilling in them the potential of coming to us, graduating, and then transferring to a professional school and work. Imagine the impact. More deaf doctors, more deaf lawyers, more deaf business people, more deaf architects. Our vision is to increase the numbers of deaf and hard of hearing individuals in those areas, stimulating improvement in the economic well-being and societal understanding of deaf adults. We will have given wings to future generations of deaf and hard of hearing students. And what are we giving them? It's the gift of self-confidence to see themselves succeed in these great professions. Thirdly, allow me to talk to our faculty and staff of our master plan activity to advance the university. Just imagine a university that takes advantage of our natural beauty with a groundbreaking master plan. Architects and city planners will travel to Washington to see our campus. And they will not be alone. Just imagine a campus so stunning that individuals travel to Washington, D.C. just to visit our beautiful campus and to learn what we so richly offer. They will see a university where the city residents and the students intermingle freely and enrich one another with their diversity and their support for each other's dreams. And when they return home, they'll say to their friends, "Let me tell you about a conversation I had at Gallaudet." Our university has such a wonderfully diverse population. Let us continue to use that as a base for a sustained and brilliant focus on human rights. Let us continue to expand on the limits of human potential for all those who come here, no matter of their differences from others. And let us attract leaders from around the world who will visit and will leave and will say, "Let me tell you about a conversation that I had at Gallaudet." So can these dreams be our reality? I believe they can, and they must. For Gallaudet to survive and thrive in the next few decades, we must embrace our most fearless, most innovative, and most forward-thinking selves. I believe the future demands it. And I believe the challenge of creating our future is a blessing, not a burden. Change can feel like a rejection of the past. But let me tell you, our past will never taper away to nothing. Instead, we will be constantly having this past with us. It proves our strength. It is a promise and a responsibility to our new students. We never want to separate today from our past. You know, as Winston Churchill said, if we open a quarrel between past and present, we shall find that we have lost the future. I know that these are challenging economic times for all universities, including Gallaudet. Dr. Benjamin Sukup the chair of our Board of Trustees, has nonetheless set very high expectations for the university. He said, even in these tough economic times, times of uncertainty, we still expect the university to undertake great, new, and exciting things. For it is the only through those things that we can be assured of our future. Dr. Sukup understands the why not clause of the quotation I used earlier. He is asking, really insisting, that we innovate. A venture that is sometimes costly and scary. Let me borrow from Clayton Christensen, who is a scholar and an author on innovative theory and application. As we go about creating our future, there are two kinds of innovation he describes. One is sustainable innovation, and the other is transformative innovation, which can at times be disruptive. Sustainable innovation is what we do every day. We take what we have and we make it better. It means tough decisions, committee plans, budget cuts, and departmental reorganizations. Transformative innovation is the introduction of completely new and unexpected paradigms. Transformative innovation requires the genius of our entire community. Transformative innovation is essential to the survival of our university. And transformative innovation will allow us to create new paradigms for the university. As Gordon Gee, president of The Ohio State University, says, our duty is to wholly reinvent ourselves. We are America's future, intellectually, socially, and culturally. Several weeks ago, our student body government president, Dylan Hinks, gave the class of 2015 a very warm welcome. Part of his welcome was an encouragement to freshmen to become involved. He said, so next time you have a choice to make, ask yourself, why not? We've been working very carefully on the Gallaudet Strategic Plan, the PPTF, and the APSRC. We've been working on sustainable innovation. As a next step, the innovation reporting team went to you, our community, and asked for your ideas, both large and small, sustainable and transformative. Our great thanks to the co-chairs, Frank Duffy and Raymond Merritt. And also thanks to the team members, Hansel Baumann, Daniel Koo, Elizabeth Sorkin, Tammy Weiner, and Josh Swiller, who supported the team. Thank you all so much. I read that report from start to finish within the day of receiving it. So please know of the prominence your ideas have for me. The team has our sincere thanks for completing this task in such a fine way and doing so on time. The ideas speak for themselves, but their work in collecting innovations, in analyzing, and cross-analyzing them, and sorting them, and ranking them by different criteria, and in communicating them so very clearly. All of this was done in such a superb manner. The IRT report was discussed at length by the Cabinet in a discussion on the future of the university. It will shortly be distributed to the community. Those of you who contributed ideas were asking, why not do this new idea? These ideas are the very beginning of a university-wide emphasis on innovation. They are the beginning of an emphasis on creating a future. The time for new ideas will never be over. We want your ideas. In fact, we need your ideas. We take those ideas and we work with them to help us together create and sustain a forward-looking culture of innovation. As Mohandas Gandhi said, be the change that you want to see in the world. Our challenge is not to watch change, but to lead it. And you can do that by imagining and then creating the Gallaudet of the future. Innovative curriculum for deaf and hard of hearing students who want advanced degrees in pre-med, pre-law, pre-MBA, and pre-architecture. International leadership in research. The strength of a diverse population, and the open-hearted acceptance of all who want to join us. Our place in an energetic community. World-class facilities. We are into the work of creating the future. We have the desire and the experience in this very room. In each and every student, we have our charge. It is in their name that I ask you for your ideas. And I ask us to envision and then create the Gallaudet of the future. We embrace innovations so that our students can thrive in this era of innovation. And to thrive, our students must have confidence and skills to create innovations themselves. We change and grow as models for our students, who will in turn gain from us the confidence to create change and growth in themselves. For our students, our Gallaudet University, and for ourselves, we take on this task with excitement, energy, and enthusiasm. Let us trust each other and be our greatest possible selves. When you leave today, I want you to say to your friends and colleagues, let me tell you about a conversation I had at Gallaudet about shared dreams of what we can become. I challenge you to carry forth this discussion long after this speech is finished, so that we can join together in the process of imagining, creating, and ensuring the future of Gallaudet. Allow me to finish with another quotation used by the late Senator Kennedy. The future will be shaped in the arena of human activity by those willing to commit their minds to the task. Thank you all very much. Have a wonderful day.